What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Just United here with myself and my boy M-Flows.
You already know.
This is a big one. Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford on Sunday, 4 o'clock. Make sure you're there. And don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button and give my boy a follow. M-Flows Music. You already know what to do. What are your thoughts on the game then, man?
You know what? Yeah, honestly, from last season, I think that, I don't know what it was that Erik Ten Hag had over us, but he had some judgment because I swear last season.
What was it? Was it three games, 1 win and 2 draws?
Listen. That is the absolute worst United team we have ever played. I don't know. What
Wait till Sunday.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like Erik Ten Hag must have spiked our drinks or something. Like the water must have had some messed up electrolytes, or I don't know what it was, man. Maybe he had a backroom member in his ear or whatnot. I don't know what it was, but I swear it was ridiculous. We should have beaten you guys. So we should have showed you guys up, and instead, you guys made us look like absolute fools.
So obviously, talking of Ten Hag, he's one of the main main people I want to speak about today, because obviously pressure's on, and we just lost to Brighton. That's still going to be in the back of the mind, and yeah, I want to talk about Ten Hag a little bit, just because we've been in this position 3 times already under him, where we've gone into a season. It's not gone right, and then he's pulled out all the stops and he's got a result. So we know he can do it, but the pressure is on. He's been backed in the summer transfer window, and now he needs to pull it out the bag.
And to be honest, from your part, there should be no excuses. You're at home, you've made signings, you've changed like the whole structure of the club, and it's his players now. There's no
I agree. But he needs now, like I said, he needs to start his strongest lineup so we can counteract the threats that you have, who I also want to talk about is your player, Mo Salah.
My guy, the absolute most beautiful Egyptian king on this planet.
I wouldn't go that far. Receding hairline and that, yeah?
I don't care, man. I don't care if he bangs a hat-trick against you lot. I'm going to jump for joy and you're going to be crying. So, it's one of those, but honestly, he's 32 now, final year of his contract. Don't know how we've let it even get to this, but he's been doing the damage consistently, season in, season out. Exactly. You know it, and he loves playing against United. He's always on the ball, always looking to make things happen, loves playing at Old Trafford as well. Honestly, I
hope he breaks his leg.
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, right. You wish, man.
But yeah, obviously, Mo Salah, we know how good of a player he is.
Only thing is breaking is that net, not that leg.
The records he's broken in the league. But yeah, it's a tough game, tough fixture. Everybody's got to be up for it, and if you're not, don't bother coming into training or even looking to play that game. So, talking of how we're going to stop Mo Salah, I want to go into Man United starting 11. Gone with a little bit of a surprise in there. We'll get to that in a second.
Hang on. You can't tease us like that.
We'll get to that in a second. But I've gone with Bruno on the right, just because we've seen him play that role so many times last season. And I think he's going to pack out the midfield. So that's the reason I've gone with Bruno on the right. And then I've gone with Xerxes up top. Mm-hmm. He needs to start. He needs to start this game. We cannot go without a striker. Obviously, Mount picked up a knock against Brighton, so we don't know if he's going to play anyway. So it opens up a spot for him to play. And then I've gone with Rashford on the left. Big game player. Always scores in these games. And I'd like to... for that
and he's been absolutely missing, like... James St. Patrick, he's been an absolute ghost.
But I'd love for him to carry on that going. And then in midfield, the surprise has gone with Ugarte at this moment in time. The deal is due to happen, having his medical. and I hope he starts because, like I said, Ten Hag's in the hot water, and he needs to start his strongest team. So I've gone with Agate, Casemiro, and Kobe Mainu, and then obviously Bruno will be coming in there. That will be all be rotating. The reason I've done that is because if you look at last season, we had McTominay and Amrabat, Kobe Mainu and Casemiro, and Bruno on the right. So I know obviously they're all completely different games, but I think based on that, he will try and pack out that midfield again.
Honestly, it still irks me that that midfield got results against us. Like Amrabat, McTominay, and Casemiro, absolute joke.
But so yeah, I've gone with that in midfield. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what his medical is going to be like, if he's fit enough to play. And then I've gone Mazarawi. I put Delict in instead of Maguire, and then Martinez, Dallo, and Onana as usual, because we know we ain't got a left back, and obviously nobody's going to change Onana. And yeah, I think dropping Maguire based on last game. Obviously, I think he had a good game, but he's a bit of a liability. Needs to play his strongest team, and he's got to play his strongest team because we're coming up against this Liverpool side who beat Brentford 2-0. And I want to talk about, obviously, you boys and how you think they're going to line up.
Firstly, let's just get this straight as well. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how Erik Ten Hag he doesn't even know his best lineup yet. So for you to make that claim, I just think is outrageous. Like, I think he doesn't even know he's settled back four.
But based on the signings that we made, we know who would play where if everybody was fit. Yoro would be playing instead of Maguire. De Ligt starting, and then obviously you can rotate. You can play Licha at left back, and then you can play De Ligt left centre back, and Yoro right centre back, and then Dallo right back. Obviously, we haven't had a fit squad. Pre-season, Yoro gets injured. But not talking about Man United now. We're talking about Liverpool.
We're going to talk about my boys, my G's.
I want to talk about a little bit how, we know that your two midfielders, McAllister and Gravenberch, are going to try and get the ball out to Diaz on the wing, get the ball out to Salah on the wing. You got Jota in the middle, and obviously we know Mo Salah is going to go for goal more 9 times out of 10. Diaz going to go for goal, and then you got Szoboszlai in the middle trying to link up play, trying to make that break-in pass.
Mate, you've done your research on us, yeah. Jesus Christ,
of course, can't be a preview without a proper preview, can it? But yeah, how do you think we're gonna counteract? Who do you think's gonna be your most aggressive player that we need to look out for, and who do you think we could exploit on the other side?
I think, you know what, those are some great questions. I actually think you guys need to keep a very close eye on Jota, because if he gets a sniff of a goal, he's putting it away. He is absolutely clinical, especially for how small he is as well. He's got such a massive leap, headers, everything. But in terms of a player that I think you guys could maybe exploit, I do think it's Ryan Gravenberch, and that's not to take away from any of his performances in his first 2 games. I don't think Trent, the way the system's set up now, I just don't see Trent being that guy. I don't see Rashford having the confidence to even take Trent on like he has done in the past.
Exactly. I was going to say, don't forget when he took him on, made him do splits and slapped it top bins.
Yeah, and that happened a very long time ago. So, no one never it's funny nowadays because United fans are living in the past. We're living in the now, mate.
Okay,
and Liverpool are doing better than United at this moment.
Let's live in the past then, and then let's have your predictions for this game.
You still want to live in the past?
Sorry, let's live in the present. Let's have your predictions for this game.
Jesus Christ, Gov, it's got to your head, yeah. So actually, I think that I don't think. In fact, you know what? I think it's gonna be a 2-1, and I think
2-1 United. Yeah.
You wish, mate. You wish. You need to. You listen. You know, whatever it is you've been taking recently, you need to come off it, man. That paracetamol is too strong for you, bro. But I actually think, I think it's gonna be a 2-1. I could see Jota or Salah scoring for us and us taking the game away, really. Okay. What about yourself?
So I want to go 2-0, but again, We know the problems with the defense. We don't know how he's going to line up, how defensive he's going to go. We need to win this game. I'm also going to go for a 2-1. I'm hoping for a 2-0.
Copying me like last
No, but
time.
I'm hoping for a 2-0, and I hope we can get it right this time. But yeah, that's my prediction for the game.
Who do you think's gonna score for yourself?
Marcus Rashford, I think, will get on the score sheet, and I'm hoping Bruno gets on it as well. But that was our predictions for the game. Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.
Peace.